Yeah, so my beginning experiences here, I remember my old dentist, there were shots involved and if you had a cavity, yada, yada, yada. But coming in here, I felt like I never was in pain. Going to the dentist isn't like the most glamorous appointment to go to. But coming here, I felt like super relaxed. I mean, you guys always give me a blanket, do the like paraffin wax with my hands. So it kind of felt like a spa treatment in a way, but yeah, it's always been relaxed and you guys are always super friendly. And like I mentioned, I do not do well with shots at all. And so having no shots at any of my treatments here has been amazing.
Yes, it's like one of my favorite parts too. And the wax, of course, right? And then during your time here, it sounds like you had some TMJ challenges. Yep. Do you wanna speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, so in high school, I started developing kind of like a cracking in my joint when I chewed, in my jaw when I chewed. And it over time got worse. I think it was like maybe stress induced, and then I noticed I was clenching my teeth at night. And with all of that, obviously I had major issues over time. And so I finally came in here, saw Dr. Amy, and we went through a year-long treatment. So it definitely took some time and lots of patience, but I came in, quite a bit at the beginning, and then it kind of dwindled down to my appointments being a little bit more spread out. But over time, it cured me. Like, I speak to it still today. That was probably 4 or 5 years ago, but I have not had any issues since, and I didn't even realize that it was something that could be cured without a surgery, because in my head I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get surgery on my jaw, and I'm only 20 years old. So now I just feel like it was a miracle.
Awesome. Yeah. Can you speak more about what type of treatment we did for you, opposed to oral surgery? Well, some of the options that patients might not be aware of.
Yeah. Question though. What is it called?
Yeah,
so it's called an orthotic.
Okay, the orthotic and then the tensing machine.
Yes, you got it.
Okay.
Also, while we're on an intermission, are you willing to talk about some of the issues that they had, or that you had, that brought you in aside from the jaw clicking? Because you said that it caused multiple issues for you. It just may relate to some patients that might be having some of those similar things.
So some of the issues I experienced prior to coming in and getting an orthotic and going through the TMJ treatment, I had really bad headaches and my jaw was constantly clicking and I couldn't open my mouth super far. I remember the first time I came in and Amy measured how far I could open my mouth. It was only 60% what it should have been. So I definitely was struggling with just day-to-day things as a human being, like chewing, eating food, eating steak, chewy bread, all the things. And then I had really bad headaches and I felt like my neck was always super tense. So all in all, those were my symptoms that I had prior to treatment.
Yeah. No, that. And then in terms of the treatment and not doing the oral surgery, you have that orthotic and then the tensing. And I guess how do you feel about using those on a daily basis? Is it easy? Is it hard? Or
yeah, originally when I got my orthotic for my TMJ treatment, that was kind of the first step. We measured my jaw similar to a retainer, but I wore an orthotic basically all day long when I slept, when I chewed, all the things. And it definitely helped. It was took a little bit of time to get used to, but over time, I honestly didn't really notice it. I remember you guys matched it to my teeth color, nearly perfectly. You could not tell if I was talking to a client or someone in my life. They likely could not tell that I had an orthotic in. So that was super, super easy to, kind of adapt to over time. And then as far as the tensing treatment side of things, when I would come in for my appointments, I still sometimes miss coming to those appointments because they were so relaxing. Dr. Amy basically told me I needed to fall asleep every single time. She's like, I want you to fall asleep during your treatment. You guys hooked me up to all of these electrodes, and my jaw essentially went through a tensing 1-hour session. And it was very relaxing. I just kind of laid there and took a nap midday. Super, super easy, and gave me a blanket. Yeah, it felt like a little spa treatment.
I love it. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
How, I guess, with new faces coming into our office, what would you tell them if they have similar issues that you have encountered and have overcome?
Yeah, speaking to people that potentially have similar issues that I did, I definitely would recommend taking the leap and going through the treatment because, like I mentioned prior to, it seriously was a miracle. Like, I don't think people realize how much your mouth and your jaw can impact your day-to-day life. And for me, going through that year-long treatment was 100% worth it. And yeah, I couldn't recommend it enough. I mean, it was super easy going and just you show up at your appointments and then you're cured. It's amazing.
At this point in your journey, do you ever have to wear your orthotic, or was it just the 1 year and then you were able to go away from it?
Yeah, as far as where I am today with my orthotic, I do still wear it at night. I don't wear it on the day-to-day just because I don't necessarily have the same issues that I did prior to treatment. So that's why I say it kind of cured me. I do wear it at night for similar to like a retainer because it does hold my teeth in place because I did have braces at one point. So all in all, I wear it at night and that's about it.